The Stanley Parable Demonstration。所以基本上这是一个 demo 版游戏，所以也不晓得它之后会出现什么。只是现在看起来，只是在某个停车场里面，然后移动就前后左右，没有跳，然后有蹲下，测试版从这边走，好，这真的是测试版游戏吗？好吧，看起来好像比较像，不晓得，
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 28. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
什么？居然要等号码？什么？啊糟！看不到。就是这款游戏它是重置版，但是可以看得出来，它 demo 几乎是根本是全新的世界啊。然后，所以我是28号。好，他说要去等候室，等什么？等候室。Please wait for your number and then enter. Thank you. 哦，自动关门。所以我要等到28个人才能进去吗？可是这里一个人都没有啊。随时注意一下。多说真的还蛮喜欢他的那个场景风格的，很简单，又有点微妙。25，还没到，这是什么 ？Indoors Magazine。27，下一个 ，Start， 耶！ Famous demos， 经典的demo， 这是 Half-Life 2吧？后面有黑色高地的符号，然后这个很眼熟，Portal 不对，这是 Snake 吗？然后这好眼熟这个，不晓得。所以这里是，OK， 哦，是 CS 哦，刚刚有人告诉我，
Oh, hello. Welcome to the Stanley Parable live demonstration. It will be my pleasure to guide you through this sneak peek at what to expect in the Stanley Parable. A tease, just enough to leave you hungry for more. How exciting. Can't you just feel that nervous tension? The looming uncertainty? Why don't we drink in the anticipation for a moment, just for 20 minutes or so? Please, for just 20 minutes, don't move or act in any way. Simply remain motionless and let the thrill of demoing the Stanley Parable wash over you.
他说我要在20分钟之内不能动，所以我
Oh, I get it. You're too anxious. You can barely hold still. Well, tell you what. I think we should walk off that nervous energy before getting the demo underway. Here, why don't I take you on a little tour of the facility and show you how we make a demonstration for a game like the Stanley Parable.
哦，他介绍，他要在我们玩 demo 之前先告诉我们 demo 游戏大概是怎么做出来的，非常奇妙。
This is where I and the other proctors have been working meticulously to construct a demo that explains clearly and concisely exactly what the Stanley Parable is, how it plays, and why you should spend real-world money on the main game. Video game demonstrations are tricky, and without the proper technology, you run the risk of the player having no idea what to expect in the full version.
所以他是说，3次元的钱就是 让我们愿意花钱去玩这款游戏。
Here is one such technology. These buttons are meant to convey the meaning of choice and the impact of the decisions you make. After all, choices carry tremendous meaning and consequence. Didn't you know that? Go ahead. Why don't you try picking one of these buttons to press, and we'll see what your choice says about you.
所以我要选一个，然后都可以吗？所以他说这是一个他们的一个技术，就是你可以选一个按钮，然后我选，因为它也不能跳，所以就靠近我们这个。
How fascinating. Did you know that 94% of all people who select that particular button are sexual predators? You see, our choices really do illuminate the very intangible nature of our minds and souls. Pervert. Okay, what else can I show you then? This place is the buffalo of game design. Nothing is wasted.
哦，酷毙了！我们要先看哪里呢？Wall technology， 墙壁的技术吗？
Now, I think you'll find this exciting. We've actually developed a wall that you can walk through. Go ahead, give it a shot.
他说这是他们研发的一个就是可以穿越的墙，然后他说我可以试试看，可以穿越墙。嘿。
Oh, guess it's still in development. Right. Okay, moving along.
所以是他说故障是这样。故障。
How's the anticipation? Still feeling it?
感受不到呢。所以我们刚刚在 buttons and choice， 就是很多按钮跟选择。他写什么 ？Do not stand on the side of fence。就是要。
These are boxes. Boxes are like spheres that don't fall over.
吓死谁啊！旁白太可怕了。好，这是 demo data， 就是 demo 的，就是我们现在在做的一个，不是应该说 demo 的状态，就是说，好了，听他怎么讲。
This device tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration. Somewhere around here, there's also a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration.
但是这个地方是跟你说，就是你是不是有在玩，你是不是在 demo 里面？但我不晓得这个东西是要干嘛的，所以Nothing in this room will kill you， 这有什么东西 ？No danger， 没有任何危险。这间房间里面没有东西会杀我，什么东西啊？一般写黄色牌子是警告标语吧？然后这是。
Here is where there is nothing. In the main game, however, there are many more places where there is nothing. If you've enjoyed this experience of a finite amount of content, then the Stanley Parable may be just the game for you.
机车，没有东西也要那个就对了。所以，等我一下。Compliment 就是称赞。
One of the most important parts of administering any demonstration is pumping up your ego and appealing to insecurities about your sense of self-worth. That's why we use this room to develop cheap compliments to shower on the player during the demo. Go ahead and press that button to see some of the superficial flattery we've been cooking up.
好，那我按哦。
My heavens! I've never met someone who can consume as much uranium in a single sitting as you can. Just look at you go. Of all the people I know who are playing this exact demo at this exact moment and standing in this exact room, your performance is easily in the top 5,000.
Oh.
Top 4,700 even. I won't go as far as 4600. Let's see. Oh, this is embarrassing. I really can't think of anything else to say. No. You've really exhausted my list of compliments. Goodness, that was fast. Either you or this department has a lot of room for improvement. Okay then, what's next?
太机车了吧，想不到要称赞什么，感觉很危险啊！我还以为会有什么东西跑出来。然后 demonstrate buttons, what technology, emotion boot， 这个是什么？看不太清楚。算了，什么 chamber isolation chamber emotion boot 应该是感知的体验。
Now here's what we use to convey story. These booths convert text from a story into raw emotion. Go ahead, step into one of them and feel the sheer power of narrative exposition.
哦，所以我现在要选一个，那旁边呢 ？embarrassment, confusion。那要选 disappear 还是 despair 还是 discover 探，就是充满冒险或是探索？好吧，怪怪的。courage, happiness. 哦，我要 happiness。
Now, we have to save at least a few emotions for the full game.
哦，他居然说要完整版游戏才可以去。好吧，那我选。好吧，有人告诉我说他喜欢绿色。
Where did these cliffs go? These crags that we stood upon, they shielded us from our own ignorance, spoke coddling words and wrapped our vulnerabilities in a woolen cloth that so many times I tried to set aflame. If I knew these comforts now, would their fibers be any more sensitive to the heat of my touch? Perhaps it was the cold I desired most of all, that empress to whom my flesh was always invisible. A hammock for the bones, waiting to be touched and to be known.
好可怕。去一下 Discovery， 看看有什么差别。
'Twas though, and within the shame he carried that ocean breeze did drift. The fierceness of the tides, the inevitable collapse of their kingdoms, washed ashore, bereft of shame, martyrs devoid of a cause, ripping and tearing at the eternal seams. A vessel without a captain, carrying itself like plastic in the wind, hinting at a purpose that was truer in some distant memory, if only it could decipher through.
算了，真可怕。后面还有那都是 emotion。等一下。 这是彩蛋吗？啊 ，secret。太不嗨了吧！Secret 不必了，是找到他的彩蛋了，是吧？这太好玩了，出来，应该没有吧？ OK。
Oh, you went in both booths? Oh, how vulnerable of you. If at any point during the demo you need to cry, just let me know and we can take a minute.
才不想要让人家哭的选项。Art。Players should not be confused. demo 版至少要有8分钟。Player 玩家绝对不能感到困惑，好吧 ？Final choice，应该差不多吧？这边的，我们什么时候才可以玩到 demo 版？好吧 ？Final choice，没有写 Danger Gravity in F Effect， 重力。
Now this room is perhaps the most important you'll encounter in the demo. This is where we determine whether or not the demo has been effective, whether it's conveyed the wit and soul of the Stanley Parable in such a compelling way that you reach immediately for your credit card to purchase the main game. Oh, I must. No! What are you doing? You can't make that decision yet. You haven't played the demo. We've put so much work into this demonstration. Wouldn't it be a shame if you rushed right into making a purchasing decision without savoring it first? Let this one simmer. You'll have plenty of time to decide later.
好吧，他说还没玩过，所以不能选。好吧，那我们，先离开这边的。
And there you have it. Everything you need to know about how video game demos are made.
书柜不见了。
However, it's still important that we address safety concerns. Please closely observe the following possible negative side effects of playing the Stanley Parable. If you agree to be held 100% responsible for any and all injury or long-term damage, mental, physical, or otherwise, that may occur while playing the demo, please do not press the large red glowing disagree button at this time.
红色的否定按钮在哪？
No objections? You're quite sure about that?
哎呦，我不能按吗？
All right then. In the event that you do experience one or all of the previously listed symptoms, let's establish a signal for you to convey to me that you wish the demonstration to be terminated. Please step into the dance perimeter.
请站在，好吧。
Please perform a dance.
OK。
Your dance has been recorded. In the event that you feel confused or disoriented by anything you see inside the demo, perform that dance and I will terminate the demo immediately. Right. All preparations have been made. It is time at last. Are you prepared for the Stanley Parable?
Stanley Parable， 我们终于可以来玩体验版了。前面到底在搞什么？耶！终于可以开始了。
Oh wait, what are we doing here?
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 29. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
什么？怎么跑回来？
Okay, I'm lost. Let's just get back to the green room and start the demo again. I must have done something wrong the first time.
哦，他弄错了。可是我要等吗？29上，他说，啊，
Okay, here we go. The Stanley Parable demo take 2. Finding the demo, learning exactly what the Stanley Parable is. Here it comes.
耶！希望这一次是来真的。
Oh, wait, what's this?
什么鬼？啊 ，demo 嘞？测试版嘞？是什么？
8.
啊
8.
Wait. This is all wrong. This isn't the Stanley
8.
Parable. This is a game where you press a button and it
8.
says 8. Not only is the Stanley Parable
8.
not a game about continuously pressing the number 8,
8.
I can guarantee that this button does not appear
8.
anywhere in the main game. Why is
8.
it here instead of the demo for the
8.
Stanley Parable? Where did the demo
8.
go? There was an actual
8.
demo here before.
8.
Something has gone wrong.
8.
It's all gone horribly
8.
wrong. We need to
8.
get you out of here before you start forming
8.
impressions of the Stanley
8.
Parable based on whatever the hell this 8 game
8.
is. We need to get up. We need to start over. You mustn't stay
8.
here another minute. Out,
8.
out, go,
8.
go.
可是按巴的游戏超好玩的。
8.
天哪
Now, I think perhaps you've misunderstood me, so let me reiterate as
8.
clearly as I can.
8.
This is not
8.
the Stanley Parable. What
8.
you are doing is
8.
pushing a button over and over that
8.
does nothing but speak the word 8.
8.
Has that gotten through?
8.
You may be continuing to press
8.
this button under the
8.
impression you're playing the
8.
Stanley Parable right
8.
now. An assumption
8.
that is, I should remind you
8.
again, entirely
8.
erroneous.
8.
可是这
8.
超好玩的，
8.
我想买这个游戏。
Doesn't even make sense. Why would I have gone to all of this elaborate setup just to demonstrate a game that doesn't do a single thing except repeat the word 8? The waiting room, the green room,
8.
the tour of the facility, all of that for no reason
8.
other than to contextualize
8.
and build up this particular game. Why?
8.
What about this game deserves any of
8.
that time and attention? Are
8.
you seeing something in it that I'm not?
8.
有啊，这超有趣的，好不好？
8. 8.
啊，好了，算了，再见了吧，再见了。
Imagine if this had been the demo. What would you have been thinking? You'd have left with no idea what the Stanley Parable is about. None whatsoever.
好吧，那到底是什么 ？demo 游戏到底在哪里？哦，消息说。
Welcome to the
Yes,
Stanley
yes,
Parable
yes. We had it all the
demonstration.
first time.
Your number.
啊，这不是一开始吗？
Okay, now let's take a minute to get something straight here. When you sit down to play this demo, you are assuming an amount of responsibility for its outcome. Now, I can't say for certain whether you caused us to encounter the 8 game rather than the Stanley Parable, but I think it's a pretty safe assumption that you had something to do with it. At this time, please take a minute to think about all of the mistakes you've made in playing this demonstration, as well as your lack of respect for demo taking in general.
很抱歉，我不知道这个 demo 居然是这样，然后我可能前面还没做错，或者是就我搞不懂状况，所以
Wonderful. I could really feel the introspection on my end. Now that we're all on the same page again, I feel ready to attempt the demonstration once more. In this third attempt, we shall truly come to understand the meaning of the Stanley Parable. Let the demonstration begin.
耶，我们终于可以开始玩 demo 游戏了。
No, it can't be over yet. You didn't see anything. Everything that was supposed to demonstrate why the Stanley Parable is a quality experience worth your time and money. It was here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Oh, no. We have to get out of here. We have to find something for you to do, anything. The demo cannot end like this. Hurry, this way.
游戏到底在哪里？
Okay, yes. This is new. This is different. Surely there must be a game somewhere in here. Okay. Oh, how about this cup? Yes, go pick up the cup.
把杯子拿起来。
All right, now put it, in the bin.
然后丢到垃圾桶。这算哪门子游戏啊？
You did it! You won! You know what you get for winning? An achievement.
成就。
Wow, the Stanley Parable just keeps getting better and better. In fact, let me take a little survey of your experience. Based on what you've played so far, would you purchase the Stanley Parable?
I don't get it when.
You responded,
What a clear and straightforward demonstration of the merits of the Stanley Parable. I am convinced of the quality of the full game.
incredible. You really do get it. You understand. Oh, I was so worried. I just wanted you to know what I see in the Stanley Parable. What I think makes it, well, special. It's so very difficult to put into words. Oh, we're all beyond that now, aren't we? Come along. Let's get to the end and the final choice.
根本搞不懂他游戏到底发生什么事啊。
Ending, where are you? Where are you?
Disagree. 刚刚那个按钮在这里，为什么在这里
Is this it? Yes, the end. Now, this is where we want the demo to be over. And I think it's time for you to log your final decision as to whether or not the Stanley Parable is any good.
Wow.
And it all comes to this. Please consider very carefully before answering. Much is at stake.
可是我根本没玩到啊！那要怎么选？你喜欢的 Stanley Parable 吗？ No. Hey?
Is it working? Are you sure? Sure you pressed the button?
Oh.
What? No, we finished the demo. Did it start again? Hello? Is anyone there? They already finished. They said they liked it. I need someone to stop the demo. Hello? We need to go back. We need to get out of here.
什么？而且我刚刚是说不喜欢吧？我哪有说喜欢？
Oh no, what's going on? Where is everyone? Okay, over to the left, down this way.
太可怕了吧 ！Resolution chamber. Do not.
Oh, nice and quiet. Finally. Well, I suppose we can both agree that I failed, haven't I? My job was to be a teacher, and I so badly wanted to teach you exactly what the Stanley Parable is supposed to be, but somehow I couldn't.
说好的游戏呢？
Well, at any rate, I don't know if I care for the Stanley Parable anymore.
哦，
Do you think any of this is actually in the main game? Honestly, I doubt it. What would that even look like? No, I think I've had enough of it. No more doors, no more demonstrations, no more endings. That's the other problem with this game. There's too many bloody endings. I'm sick of them. How can one game end so many times? Doesn't make sense. Oh, but back at the beginning of the demonstration, oh, that was lovely. No concerns about where it was all going. No confusion. Just a blank slate. Yes, that's what I want. A game of beginnings. Hey, do you remember, just a few minutes ago, when we met for the first time, and I showed you the technology used to make the demo, because I thought there actually was a demo. Oh, we were so naive back then. How little we knew of the world.
机车哎，
And then when we ended up back in the waiting room, even though you'd already done that before, yes, it's all so fresh in my memory. They were such wonderful moments. Oh, and then when we played the game with the cup and you won, and then we kept wandering and we ended up in a stairwell somewhere, and we just kept climbing and climbing, flight after flight after flight. I thought they would never end. And then we were on some kind of catwalk. I didn't have any idea what was down there. Did you? And we just kept going, and we found that elevator, and it said escape on it. And we talked about it for a while, about how we couldn't possibly know whether this was really an escape, but it seemed worth a try. and at the very least it would be an adventure. So we got inside and we rode the elevator up and up and up. We had some sense that the end was coming, but we couldn't possibly know when. And then after so long, it finally stopped, and we stepped out into the lush outdoors. The trees, the wildlife, the sun rising on a new and glorious path. Freedom. We were free. There was nothing to think, nothing to know. Simply us being right there in that moment. Wasn't it so beautiful? Wasn't that moment so singularly, piercingly beautiful? We were free.
我要出去。这才是 Stanley Parable 啊！终于要开始了吗？哎、
You know, because I wanted to put him down a little bit basically, right? And with that example, does it work from like does it still work? What we would like go and the same thing, or does it have to be?
这游戏真是，怎么说呢？好，首先必须讲，这游戏真的很厉害。就是其实这就是它原作就是。The Stanley Parable 它本身的那种，有点像它的概念啦，就是疯狂的，就是让你好像有选择的权利，但是就是它是介于一种选择，然后被操控或者是自由的一些，我觉得他最后做的真的太酷了，然后。希望它有中文字幕，像它中间有很多东西其实是很讽刺的，对吧？然后等到它正式版出来的时候，应该也会实况吧？对啊。好，我个人是觉得，如果其实我觉得它的英文。大致上来说可以听得懂，但是可能有些梗就会搞不清楚状况，就是因为我英文烂烂的。然后我刚刚想起来，它好像有字幕，不过没关系。好吧，我们期待它的正式版。正式版好像是明后天吧。简单来介绍一下 The Stanley Parable， 它主要是一个就是旁白，然后它会就是有点像我们刚刚玩的那个，然后它会描述整个过程，或者是就是它有点像是那个叫什么，说书人不是，就是他讲故事，然后你就是故事里面的主角，但是你其实就是玩家，所以。很多东西是要选择跟着故事走，还是说你想要有别条，就是去选择别条路或什么的。我觉得是非常特别的一款游戏。然后，如果你呢，就是英文还 OK 的话，我觉得可以试着玩玩看它的 demo 版，或者是说它其实有别的选项，比如说刚刚有一个那个什么 press A button 那边，就是按8的那个按钮，那边如果你待久了，就是他会讲的对话会不一样，或者是他第二次不要再说了，其他的东西，我想就，因为他这游戏做得很细致的地方就在于说，你所做的每个选择都会影响到你后面的结果，然后。他每一次 你每做的判断，它都会给你不同的回应。这真是非常特别的游戏，而且它这款游戏标榜也不是标榜，就是说很多人觉得说这款游戏特别的地方在于它简单操作，可是给你的感觉却是很深刻的。对，所以好吧，真的是神作。那这一款 demo 就到这边结束喽。